Hi everyone! TomWasHere, back at it with another unboxing video. It has been a little while. And we actually have a couple different things to open. We have the very nondescript January BAM Geek Box in a just regular box.
Yep.
And we have a this size movie poster.
Random?
From the OC Dugout. Not random. I know exactly what's in here.
Would I like it?
I don't know. I don't think you've actually seen this movie. This movie is actually somewhat, this is a sentimental poster for me that I will find it. I have to reorganize this wall. I have to do that for the Big Lebowski poster anyway, but this will be going up on the wall because my dad introduced this movie to me, and you know, it's a movie that doesn't get the respect that it deserves because it was set in a different time, but it was a movie that inspired so many movies, and I saw it for a good price with one of the main actors that signed it, and I was like, I'm gonna pull a trigger on that. But before we get into that, let's get into the January BAM box, the very nondescript, plain brown January BAM box. So let's see what we got going here. Okay.
There's no like BAM box, it just opens right in.
Yeah, it may not be any BAM paper. I don't know what's going on with this one. Okay. So, oh, there's some
paper.
There's some packing paper in there. Okay.
There's BAM paper. I guess
so
there's
like,
no BAM box thing.
It's not very, so there's BAM paper in there. Okay, there's some things. It's an actual BAM box. Okay, so we have... You want to go with the first item?
Yep, I'm going to do this one, the first one I pull out.
It's the card, I think.
It's attached.
Is it attached to the thing?
No,
oh,
there
you go.
It's,
okay. You know who that is?
Yeah, Mysterio. No, Mysterio. Oh, I know his name. I forgot. Magneto.
Magneto! It's Magneto from the X-Men. It's an interesting design there.
That's old Magneto.
Yeah, it's that's cool. Okay. Trey Baldwin is the featured artist. A 601 out of 2,500. So not a level up or anything there. We have the pin, and the pin is... no, this says January 2021. It doesn't say Volume 6, Box 1, or I don't know if they got away from that. It just says January 2021, so that's how I'll label the video. But this is, I believe, knowing my Transformers history, that's Optimus Prime. Is that Optimus Prime? I think it's Optimus Prime. And he's wielding an axe. I didn't realize he had an axe, but... I'll be honest, it wasn't my favorite cartoon when I was a kid. I was into more Batman the Animated Series and other stuff, but always liked the guy that did the voice of Optimus Prime because he did it in the movies too, but like way back in the day, like that was the best part of it. But okay, January 2021 is interesting because they're not doing the, I don't know if they're doing the Volume 5 stuff anymore. We have scratch-off card. We have... Two-Face coin. And he wants to win so bad. He wants it. He craves it. He needs it. He's got to have it. He's got to have a free pin upgrade. He couldn't even give you a free pin upgrade. I like the back to front method where he's scratching the third box first and then the second and then the first. Versus going first, second, third, or maybe going in a different way. But, sadly, no go. And that is...
I'm very depressed
free
now.
BAM box, free art upgrade, free pin upgrade. Okay.
I'm depressed now.
Yep. No go there. Okay. So we have... Oh.
What? No.
Okay. So... Okay. So this would be where the prop would be. And oh, it's a comic book?
That's
James Bond 007 Felix Leiter. That was a Felix, I believe, was wasn't that James Bond's U.S. contact usually? Felix was with like some U.S. organization, and Bond was always with MI6. That's different.
Can I see that?
I think that's harking back to the older BAM boxes, which I was not a part of, that actually had some, because in one of my fire sale boxes I got a Harley Quinn comic. So that's cool. A little bit different. A little strange. But I like the props though, so it's disappointing that that's like a comic book in lieu of a prop, because that's usually one of my favorite things in the box. Okay, so we have art. You want to put that up? Okay. What is that?
That is Slimer, I think.
It is Slimer from Ghostbusters. A weird looking version of Slimer from Ghostbusters. 592 of 2200, so not a level upgrade or anything like that. But that's cool. You know, they did announce Ghostbusters as being part of the box this month. I do remember Ghostbusters being in there, and to be honest, I was hoping for it to be like a prop or the autograph, but that's fine. I'll take the art print. But let's get into now. Last but not least here, autograph.
I didn't see what it was.
Okay. Okay. All right. And it is from Hook. It is what's his face? The kid that was always like kind of mean to him a lot. You know, he's like the leader of like the what were they called? The Lost Boys? Was it the Lost Boys?
No,
I don't
that's
know.
a movie.
I know it's a movie, but they also, I want to say they were called that too. But Bangarang. I'll be honest, truth be told, between you and me, nobody will get mad about this, I'm sure. I'm not the biggest Hook fan. I could never get in this movie. I was of a certain age, and maybe that's my fault for being introduced.
I liked Hook.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that's my fault for being introduced into more adult movies earlier. That when Hook came out, I want to say it was like 92 or 93. I was, what was I? It's about 10 years old. And it didn't do it for me. I'm sorry, I'm not the biggest Hook fan. But, I mean, it's cool. It's a cool autograph. It's one of the main characters. But Bam was on a run for me for the last few months. Like a real run. But this one, like I said, for me, I know other people will like it, but for me, not so much. Okay. Cheat. You want to hold the stuff up when you hit it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We know there's only one Peter Pan, but when we saw Hook, we couldn't help but think that Rufio might be the coolest successor to Pan the Man there could be. Death was also the first time we got teary-eyed in the movie. Thankfully, Dante Basco is still alive and well, still cool as ever. We're thrilled to have him in this box, bringing the real-life version of the baddest dudes of our childhood, Rufio. Collector's pin. Got the pin? Transformers might be the greatest toy to ever have been created in this amazing original cartoon, which is awesome. Optimus Prime versus Megatron, still one of the greatest rivalries over time, and with these pins, artist Brian Romero recaptures the epic battle to the death of the original movie, plus an iconic Dinobot. Most of you will get Optimus Prime, bing, while others will receive Megatron or Grimlock. Okay, so we got Optimus Prime. Artist Alley, art print, sorry. That's my fault. Professional artist Chris Uminga has been bringing us straight fire art prints since the first year of BAM, so we asked him to bring us Ghostbusters to start of the year. We knew he wouldn't disappoint, and he didn't. This render of Slimer is now one of our favorites. Not one of mine, but that's okay. That's okay. Like I said, not everyone's a winner. Now here's an interesting thing for January of 2021. Prop/item. that makes me think that they're kind of getting away from the props, which is one of my favorite things about the box. That would be disappointing if that's the case. As comic collectors, we are always able to send out. We are always excited to be able to send out collectible ones. This month, we are sending out limited edition comics from Dynamite. Some of the hottest comic artists today. Possible grabs are Battlestar Galactica, Ren Sonja, and others. These are out of print and highly collectible. Okay, interesting. We got a James Bond one, which I'm fine with. I like James Bond, hence the George Lazenby gun that I traded for back there. Artist Select Cord. This year, we're proud to bring you the villains from all of our favorite franchises. We start off with a real banger, the villains of X-Men, brought to you by professional artist Trey Baldwin. Most of you will receive Magneto, but the variant is Juggernaut. Okay.
I'd like Juggernaut.
So I'd be curious to see the collectability of such a comic, because like I said, I don't mind the James Bond one because it's kind of cool, but you know, that's probably my favorite thing in the box, actually, is this James Bond comic, which is, you know, not always great. You want it to be the auto each time, and that's more just a personal thing, like me not necessarily being a fan of Hook. What's your favorite thing in this box?
Probably the Slimer one.
The Slimer thing? Okay, very cool. Very cool. Okay, so not the best box Bam has ever done, and the shame is I was hoping that it would be better, just because they said, you know, they were kind of hyping up this year as being like a bigger year for this. But right out of the gate, not my favorite box. You know, maybe something I may push on to. I'm not saying I'm gonna keep it, you know, for the month, you know, just because I kind of sold items from the fire sale and stuff that already paid for it. But yeah, like I said, I definitely want to explore different boxes this year. I don't want to try to be hamstrung with the same boxes each time. I'm looking for variety because I am a variety channel. So you may see some different boxes down the road. But this is from the OC Dugout. This was on eBay. I didn't even realize it was the OC Dugout, but it is the OC Dugout. And this was on eBay, and I've been looking at this one for a while. Except my dad introduced this movie to me. It's signed by the lead actor of the film. It's an older movie, so that may ghost some of you away from this. But for me, this is a prized item, because it inspired so many movies. And directors give credit for it all the time. It inspired Halloween. It inspired The Terminator. It even inspired a TV show remake that is currently still going on HBO to mixed results.
I know what it is.
Do you know what it is?
Evil Dead.
No. No. Thank you from OC Sport Cards, a division of OC Dugout. The lead actor in this film had 2 movies in one year that my dad loved. The year, I believe, was 1974. And this guy did 2 movies in the same year. But he is 83 now, and I had a feeling if I didn't get it now, that I just wasn't going to get it. So, yeah. Like I said, I don't think you've seen this movie. I've seen this movie many times. I have it on my Roku. Like I said, it's a great film. Definitely go back and check it out. The TV show that remade it is good, but didn't do enough of the sole premise of what the hook of the movie is. I don't feel they explored it enough. Now, the first season's excellent. Go back and watch that, but when they branch out from the main source of what the show is called and what the movie's called, that's where it gets a bit lost. Now, luckily, the movie didn't branch out too far from that and stayed true to that location throughout. So if you want to see what inspired movies like The Terminator, and James Cameron gives it credit, and John Carpenter gives him credit for Halloween as well. This is a
Psycho.
signed, nope, 11 by 17. Poster.
Westworld, signed by Marshawn Lynch.
No. No, not the show Westworld. The movie Westworld. 1974. Signed by Richard Benjamin, who was the star of the film. Well, arguably Yul Brynner was, say, the star of the film, but the main hero, I guess you could say, or the main actor in there. So, Westworld title with Yul Brynner, Richard Benjamin, James Brolin. So he's second billed to Yul Brynner, and understandably so. But still, Richard Benjamin signed 11 by 17 Westworld poster. One of my favorites. Like I said, that movie inspired so many films. It's unreal. Doesn't get the fanfare it should. Also written by Richard Crichton, who wrote Jurassic Park. The guy loved to explore worlds where people went to these fantasy worlds, and then the creatures, or in this case the robots, ran amok in this like amusement park, world. But I am thrilled with that. I am thrilled to have this as part of my collection. It will be on this wall in future videos. So I have to get the right poster size for it, and we will be popping that one up there. But yeah, that'll wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new here, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Or maybe you're coming back. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to support me on Patreon, there's a link in the description below. If you'd like to buy a t-shirt or any other apparel, you can do so. Spreadshirtshop.com. It has links with my logo on there, a couple other different things, so check that out. Also links to my eBay store, even though I haven't put stuff on eBay for a while, but maybe I'll start doing that. New Facebook page, TomWasHere on YouTube, and Instagram as well, so check all those links out. But that'll wrap it up for the January BAM box. A little bit disappointing, made up for by this awesome find on eBay at a great price, no less. But guys, thank you so much for watching, and until the next video, we will see you soon. But until then, bye everyone.
Bye.